I am leaving you this very important message in today's video. Tenet is good. It's got some really great action, got really great visuals, yet the story just kind of feels a bit complicated, but all around, Tenet is actually a really good movie and I highly recommend it, so I'll leave you to my subconscious or the other me in particular that has already gone back in time and is doing the whole thing backwards for you, so bye. Was hier verhaal me al nu zijn maar ik heb maar hier al zaterdag is de immer dat je bro ja dat is nachts ja maar hoe is die villa was en hem weer naar ja even mogelijk broeders has it in maar roll nou big heel maar het was leuk maar zo hier was het zo weer weer Agnes ja hier must I no existing oh je hebt het niet dus hem ook meer op zit niet veel meer. Okay, I'm just kidding on that one. I think I'm just trying my best to, of course, give you guys a little something in context to the movie I'm gonna be reviewing. So yeah, let's do it for real this time. So yeah. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, I guess oddly enough, for today's thoughts video, but now you've all wanted me to do another one of these for quite some time now, and yeah, I guess oddly enough, it's of course tied into the one thing I am super satisfied about, which is of course where of course I officially made a return to seeing movies in theaters for quite some time. So yeah, I guess right about now, I know a lot of you guys are really anxious for me to, of course, get right back to it, and I guess for today, depending when I'm recording this video right about now, I have actually done exactly that for all of you guys, so yeah, I guess I think I might as well go ahead and get right on to what I need to talk about. If you could recall, I think just just almost about or just well over a week ago as we speak, Regal Cinemas has officially announced that their theater up at Destiny USA up in Syracuse, New York would be officially reopening. Yeah, would be officially reopening as we speak, and yeah, I think when I actually heard about the news, I am absolutely thrilled by that. I think it's probably the appropriate time to, of course, get Regal Cinemas back up and running in general. Probably since this whole pandemic has officially began, and yeah, I guess pretty much since lucky me right about now has got not much to do, and of course, my mom is of course taking a week off from work as we speak due to what's going on in her end. I've actually had the privilege to, of course, go up to the Regal Cinemas up in Destiny, USA. Yeah, pretty much based on the pictures that you saw on my posts on my social media sites like my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, for example, and yeah, I think I have to say it is absolutely amazing to, of course, get right back to, yeah, to, of course, go back to Regal Cinemas to, of course, catch a movie. So yeah, and yes, by the way, I actually did get this really large water bottle where I actually went up to concessions to get something to go with my movie, but I say it's well worth it. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much a whole short story that I thought I would share with you. Short, sweet, and to the point. So yeah, but yeah, I was actually quite thrilled right about now, and I think a lot of you guys may be wondering, what does that have to do with the movie I'm going to be talking about for today? Well, I guess believe it or not, I think, I guess with, of course, today's movie I'm going to be talking about, it does have, of course, a bit of a connection to, of course, that story I actually shared right about now, and so, yeah, I guess right about now, I think, so, yeah, I guess if you couldn't recall right about now, Yeah, I think with, of course, Regal Cinemas reopening their theater, and I've decided to go up there to see a movie, I think it makes sense to actually see one movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time now, ever since I first saw the trailers for it. So if you couldn't tell right but now, today's movie I'm going to be talking about, which does connect a bit to, of course, what I'm talking about, is, of course, the brand new movie directed by Christopher Nolan, simply known as Tenet. So yeah, I guess right about now, Tenet is, of course, the movie I'm going to be talking about for all of you guys, and I have really good reason to, of course, talk about this one. So yeah, that little story I actually mentioned at the beginning, it does, yeah, I guess oddly enough, Tenet is, of course, the movie I've actually decided to actually go see when it actually, yeah, well, of course, it came out not too long ago, so I was, of course, willing to, of course, give it a chance anyways, ever since I first saw the trailers, because, yeah, that did got me a bit curious as we speak, so, but I guess in terms of what screening I would be attending to, well, seeing of how I actually did manage to get up to Destiny USA about 20 to 30 minutes early, I think it makes sense that I would pretty much catch the 12 o'clock IMAX showing, so yeah, I guess you heard it right there. I think Tenet is, of course, not only the one movie I actually saw today up at Regal Destiny, but believe it or not, it's actually the movie that I did see officially on IMAX. So yeah, and pretty much a bit of out of context as we speak. If any of you guys are wondering, the IMAX theater that the Regal Cinemas up in Destiny USA have, pretty much alongside their RPX theater that I did see beforehand when I saw Bumblebee back at the end of 2018. Their IMAX theater is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you ever been to any local IMAX theater that's in your area, you would know exactly what it's actually like. So yeah, yeah. Though oddly enough, I think given for the name IMAX, I think I was quite amazed for the fact on how gigantic the movie screen is. So yeah, but yeah, luckily enough, I think I was, of course, up in the second to top row of course, that IMAX theater, just so that I can see the whole thing for what it is, and thankfully it has, of course, paid off pretty well, so, I mean, hey, at least it's better than going for one of the bottom rows, just so that you can be like this throughout the whole time, so yeah, I guess right about now that I've officially got that out of the way, I think I might as well, yeah, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about Tenet. So yeah, oddly enough, I did manage to go see it right about, yeah, not too long ago, right at the moment when Regal Cinemas has officially reopened their theater as we speak. So yeah, now that I've officially seen the movie all the way through, what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I think I will say, yeah, I think I will have to admit, it's actually a really good movie. Is it one of the best I've actually seen this year? No, but is it actually worth watching? Definitely, for sure. So yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell right about now, I really like this movie, hands down. So yeah, but yeah, I think I guess in terms of course seeing that movie in IMAX, I think it's actually, I think it, of course, looks and sounds great in IMAX, for sure. So, yeah, but yeah, I guess all around, Tenet, in my opinion, is actually a really good movie, hands down. So yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, getting right to the point already. So there you go. Alright. So yeah, I guess in terms of why I actually really like this movie, hands down, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about the main aspects right about now. First of all is mainly the characters in this movie. I think I will have to say for each character right about now, they are incredibly interesting as we speak. I think pretty much, of course, every single one of them I actually seeing on screen as we speak. I think they are really, really interesting, and they are incredibly likable. Even, of course, the main villain of the movie, I do find him to be absolutely interesting by far. So yeah, and on top of that, yeah, I think they actually did a really great job with, of course, the character development for, of course, each and every single one of them. And yeah, and I just really love on how each and every one of them is, of course, portrayed as we speak. So yeah, and not only that, but also, of course, all the actors that they got to play each and every one of the characters. They are really great choices, and they actually pulled off some really great performances. Like, of course, yeah, I think the ones that I think really stand out to me the most is, of course, our two main leads, which are, of course, played by John David Washington and Robert Pattinson. So yeah, I think these two, whenever I see them on screen, they actually really did an incredible job with, of course, their performances as we speak. And not only that, I think I absolutely really like the villain as well, played by Kenneth Branagh. So yeah, and yeah, I guess I'll say this: Kenneth Branagh actually does a much better job by being an incredibly well-done actor in Tenet than whatever the hell he's done with Artemis Fowl. So yeah, I guess yeah, and that's pretty much on top of course, the other characters as well. Like, of course, I kind of forgot which ones are also here. But yeah, I also do know that Michael Caine is, of course, in it, though. I almost feel like, well, again, I have nothing against Michael Caine as we speak, but yeah, but I think from the way I actually see him on screen, I almost feel like, feel like he's, of course, playing Alfred from a deleted scene from one of the Christopher Nolan Batman movies by far, But yeah, but that's just me talking. Maybe there's some other stuff that I might be missing on this one, but yeah, I think regardless on that, on top of course the characters being incredibly interesting, all the actors that of course played each and every one of the characters, they all pulled off some really great performances, hands down. So yeah, I think it's pretty much all I can say for those two right about now. All right. So, yeah, I guess right about now, and pretty much moving on from that, I think another thing I can address right about now is, of course, the direction of this movie, seeing of how this is, of course, directed by Christopher Nolan, who has, of course, done some other great work in the past, like, of course, not just his take on Batman, as I mentioned before, but also, of course, Inception and Dunkirk. I say he actually does do a really incredible job with, of course, his style of directing for this movie as we speak. And yeah, and for this being, well, pretty much exactly a 2.5 hour long movie, holy crap, he actually does pull off a really awesome 2.5 hours for this one. So yeah, but yeah, regardless on that, I think he actually did an incredible job with, of course, the direction he's giving for this movie in general, and I just really love on how well it's actually turned out as we speak. So yeah, I guess hang on, not only that, but I think yeah, and again, seeing how he is a Christopher Nolan movie, there's gotta be some really incredible action as we speak. So, and thankfully, he did not disappoint on that one, because the action scenes as we speak, they are incredibly well done. I think, yeah, I think each and every single one of them that are portrayed in this movie is just absolutely outstanding as we speak. Yeah, and not only that, but it's also mixed in with of course, not only some really great visual effects, but also some really great cinematography as well. And yeah, and plus not only that, but also some really great fast-paced editing as we speak. So yeah, I guess with all those three aspects, yeah, with all those three aspects as we speak, which are, of course, the visuals, the cinematography, and the editing as we speak, I think they do flow out incredibly well to blend into the movie's action, which absolutely makes it outstanding as we speak. So, yeah, And, yeah, I guess, that's, pretty much what I can say on top of the action, but also, of course, the visual effects, the cinematography, and the editing as we speak, they are incredibly well done, and I really love on, how well it's actually, turned out, and yeah, not only that, I think I will have to, say, pretty much, going on to a big, with, of course, what I should have actually, mentioned earlier is that, pretty much, the writing for this, movie, to which, again, this is, not only directed by, Christopher Nolan, but it's also, written by him as well, and I think with, of course, what he's, done for, of course, this movie, I think he actually did pull off some pretty good writing. I mean, not only with some really clever scenes, but also some really good dialogue from, of course, each and every one of the actors, and it actually does flow out incredibly well. So yeah, big props to you, Christopher Nolan, for, of course, writing this movie, and yeah, and plus not only that, I think pretty much from what I'm hearing, I think with, of course, for the music for this movie, throughout pretty much the whole score of the movie, and even a couple little songs in general, including probably the title song of the movie in general, I say they are incredibly well done. I think each and every one of them has got a really great beat, a really great tempo, and of course, it's the type of music where, of course, it's getting your heart racing as we speak. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I can say for that. But the most important thing I can say about this movie is that pretty much the whole idea for, of course, this movie, where, of course, they have to do a little bit of time travel as we speak, where, of course, some parts of it are going forwards and some parts of it are going backwards as we speak. I think it's actually a really clever idea for this movie, and again, if you have seen the trailers for this movie, you know it's actually incredibly well done for this one. So yeah, I think I think I will have to say I actually really like on what they're trying to do with, of course, this movie in general. I mean stuff like that would actually be considered impossible for a movie in general. Sort of similar to how I felt about 1917 that I actually saw before, where of course, as you know, the entire movie is actually done in one shot. As we speak, to which, again, it is impossible to do, but the way actually Sam Mendes and the whole people behind 1917 actually pulled it off, actually it makes it absolutely outstanding, which really sold the movie in general. So I guess I could argue pretty much the same thing for, of course, what Christopher Nolan has done for, of course, Tenet in general. I think with, of course, parts of course, this movie, with, of course, some of it going forwards and some of it going backwards, all cobbled together with, of course, time travel as we speak, while, of course, some stuff is going on right in front of our faces. Again, that would be very impossible to do, but thankfully, with, of course, the right direction, and again, with, of course, some amazing visuals, cinematography, and editing, I think they really did an incredible job in pulling this technique off, and I think it's absolutely outstanding for what it's trying to do. So yeah, mad props to all of you guys. I say you absolutely nailed it. Alright. But I guess I will ask, is everything in this movie perfect? No, I think there are two major complaints that I actually have with, of course, this movie, because as much as everything that I mentioned is, of course, downright amazing, there is one of course, two complaints that I have that is really starting to sink the movie down a whole lot, which is, of course, the story for this movie, or mainly the entire plot as we speak. So yeah, now don't get me wrong, I think I know, I think with all the stuff that I actually said about this movie is that, yeah, when I say they actually work, they do work incredibly well, yeah, and they actually did do a really, excuse me for a second, really heavy dinner that I had, but yeah, I think with, of course, everything they've actually done for, of course, this movie, they actually did do an incredible job on all those fronts, yeah, which absolutely make it stand out. But I think with, of course, what it's trying to do with, of course, its story, that is very complicated as we speak. I think, yeah, but yeah, like I said, I think I know all the stuff I said is, of course, really good, but I guess in regards to the film's story, again, it's actually very complicated as we speak. I think the way it's actually trying to pull off, I think with some parts of it, it does work well, but I think while, of course, in others, I just don't think it's actually executed very well, which can be a major problem for, of course, this movie in general, but hey, I can't blame those that are trying their best to make it work. Yeah, I think they did give it their all on this one, but I just think that maybe the story for this movie could use some serious readjusting as we speak, so... And yeah, not only that, I think I will have to say, I think as much as I really like the hating as we speak that I mentioned earlier, I will have to say the sound mixing, I have to say, that I will have to admit is a bit of a cluster for me. Like, of course, yeah, I mean, some sounds of it is, of course, very hard to, of course, grip on, while while other sounds I will have to say, yeah, it just kind of feels a bit jarring, and you can hardly make out, of course, what'll be going on, nor you can actually hear the actors going, so yeah, maybe I think they could have actually fixed that up a whole lot with, of course, sound editing as we speak, but I say on top of the story right about now, yeah, the sound mixing in this movie could use some proper readjusting as we speak, so yeah, those are, of course, the two main complaints that I have with, of course, this movie, but does it hurt it in the slightest? Absolutely not, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say right about now. Alright. So, yeah, I guess I will have to say, overall, I guess in the end, I absolutely really enjoyed Tenet by far. Is it one of the best I've seen? Not exactly. I mean, there are some other films that I actually watched that are way better than this one, but is it still a good one that's worth checking out? Abso-freaking-lutely. So yeah, I guess in the end, with some really clever ideas they actually threw into it with, yeah, and of course on top of that, but also with some really great characters, really strong performances from all the actors, and plus even with, of course, some awesomely epic action scenes mixed in with, of course, the right amount of visual effects, cinematography, and editing, you actually get by far a really good movie by far, So yeah, I guess I will have to say, I actually really enjoyed Tenet, and I'm glad I actually gave this one a fair shot, and yeah, for this being pretty much a 2.5 hour long movie, that is definitely 2.5 hours I will love to get back anytime soon, and yeah, and thankfully I did manage to get home just in time for one of my classes at college as we speak, and yeah, thankfully, it is, of course, done online, so I won't have any problem on that one by far, so yeah, I guess in the end, like I said, I absolutely really enjoyed Tenet. It's not one of the best I've seen by far, but I do think it's actually a really good one by far, so if you are quite curious to see it for yourself, depending on what movie theater is open in your area, I say definitely give this movie a watch by far if you haven't seen it yet. I think it's actually well worth the price of admission, but I will have to say, if you're like me and has actually seen this movie in IMAX, I will have to say it actually looks and sounds great on IMAX by far, so yeah, I guess right about now, as much as I would love for you guys to actually see at your local movie theater, I encourage all of you, if Tenet is playing at an IMAX theater near you, go see it. I am not kidding, just go see it in IMAX. It's actually well worth it. So So yeah, I think, so yeah, I guess if anything, I'm actually really glad I actually saw this movie on IMAX, and who knows, probably the next movie I'll watch sometime soon, I'll hopefully manage to go see an IMAX showing of this one in the near future, but we'll probably have to wait and see on that one, because it would probably depend on, of course, what movie would be good enough for IMAX, so... But yeah, whenever the time is right, I think I'll definitely catch it up for sure. So yeah, I guess all around, like I said, if you haven't seen Tenet yet, do so. It is worth the watch. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give Tenet a pretty solid 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's not really a great one by far, nor is it even the best I've actually seen this year, but it's still a really good one that is actually well worth checking out. So yeah, if you got the time, then, well, reverse the clock and actually see this movie for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. And I ran straight out of water from this bottle, so nothing I can do on that one. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you have seen Tenet already, then let me know in the comment section below on what you thought of it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you want to book me for an event that'll be coming up very soon. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications if you want to see more videos coming up in the near future like this one. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video as we speak. And yeah, it actually does feel good to, of course, get right on to, of course, talking about a new movie in theaters again. Sort of similar to like I did with, of course, Bill and Ted Face the Music a couple months ago. So yeah, hold on a minute, am I still currently in my ongoing marathon to watch some anime shows that I've overlooked that came out very recently? Man, I gotta finish that one up pretty soon, but yeah, I think I would probably, yeah, but hey, I guess in the meantime, I guess I would probably give you this thoughts video to, you know, bridge the gap. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it right by now, and I gotta go back to, of course, doing what I need to do to, you know, please all of you. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.